Were you involved in any anti-Israeli rallies when you were at university?
I have been concerned about a range of issues in the Middle East.
Politician language. Were you involved in anti-Israel rallies? I have always been concerned about this. So, aka, yes, you have. There he is.
With helicopter gunships.
So this video has just surfaced. It's Anthony Albanese on a radio show being called out after the Bondi Beach attack. So he's been called out because there's been some old footage showing up from like 20 years ago where he's at pro-Palestine protests back then. I know, it's crazy. Well, not really pro-Palestine, more like anti-Israel protests back then. So it's crazy this guy has been doing this for that long. Now, all these opinions are just mine, of course, in this video, but I think it's ridiculous that we have a leader like that who's been in these radical protests for over 20 years, and then we wonder why this attack happened. We wonder why when people were at the Opera House chanting death to gas the Jews and all this other horrible stuff, we wonder why nothing had happened. It's crazy. It's pretty obvious why it's never happened, because he's always supported this type of radical behavior. Well, he might not be supporting that exact language. Like I said, this is just my opinion, but he supported that movement to be against Israel. So let's get into this. Let's watch this video. Subscribe to the channel. Join to be a member if you want early access to videos. That's down below as well. Give this video a like. Comment down below what you think of it. But let's get into it and see what he has to say on this radio show.
Prime Minister, there's footage going around of what looks like you on a microphone at an anti-Israeli rally back when you were at university, to use a term coined by your new mate, President Donald Trump. Is that fake news? Is it you, or is it a doppelganger?
I have no idea.
You've never seen it?
No, well, you've just asked me about something that you're not showing me, so...
Oh, I beg your pardon. It's been on... I would have thought someone would have shown it to you between now. I've seen it on television.
Well, you're not showing me something, so I'm not going to comment.
Okay.
See how angry he is? He knows exactly what this clip is. And he's so angry because he's getting under fire. And he's like, no, I haven't seen it. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to say something that you're not showing me? You're on a radio show for a start. There's no video, Albo. You didn't know that. But he knows. So don't talk shit. It's just stupid.
On something that you are not showing me with respect, and if you were going to,
if you just haven't seen it,
it would have been normal to show someone.
Sure. All right, I'll rephrase that then. Were you involved in any anti-Israeli rallies when you were at university?
I have been concerned about a range of issues in the Middle East.
Politician language. Were you involved in anti-Israel rallies? I have always been concerned about this. So, aka, yes, you have.
Over a long period of time, but I've always been a supporter of two states, consistently across the board, a state of Israel and the rights of Palestinians, as John Howard said back in 2006. If we're going to have peace in the Middle East, then what we are going to do is to ensure that we have a resolution to the Palestinian question.
So, yeah, there's the video there. Two-state solution, in my opinion, how could it work? Because Palestinians want to eradicate them. Well, not all Palestinian citizens, but the Hamas in charge there don't want to rest until there's no Jews left. So how can you have two states? It's just a fantasy. But I don't want to get involved in that. Like I've said from the start, we are Australian. We should not be involved in that shit. We should not be letting all this, radicalness into our country about other wars that we're not involved in. And we have a leader that goes to these protests against these wars that we have nothing to do with, now in charge and letting this radical side go out of control and start doing terrorist attacks in our country. That's what's happening. It's just ridiculous. That's why I think it's so stupid we're even debating this topic, because we're Australian. We don't give a shit about this. Like, it's just ridiculous. And not saying we don't give a shit about, horrible war crimes. Obviously, that's horrible. But what I'm saying is we shouldn't be getting involved in the Middle East. Has the West not learned that by now? It's just ridiculous. Anyway, let's check out that clip of Albo from 20 years ago at this rally. I know everyone is ready to see it. Let's get into it and expose him for the lie he is and the politician language he uses. I've always supported this. So you have been doing these rallies for over 20 years, and now you're in charge of our country. Oh my God.
Of Israel has been to meet children throwing
There he
rocks
is.
with helicopter gunships, with tanks, and with missiles. The response of Israel has been to meet children throwing rocks.
This is just ridiculous. This is the leader of Australia getting us involved in this bullshit for over 20 years. And we wonder why there's mass attacks and hatred among the community. And why all these radicals being let in. Maybe the man in charge supports them. My opinion. Don't arrest me. Don't cancel my free speech. Anyway, comment down below what you think. Give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.